We'll make a check flight of the aircraft, hang out for a little bit. We'll see them a little bit later.
At all times. And it's fun, quite distinctly. We're actually both fixed wing and helicopter before we all get the Osprey. And the engineers have been slowing down the back of the top wheel. And on that side, we're bringing themselves up, going from an airplane to a helicopter. Here's the control all.
PBJ, celebrating the Navy's 250th. Bomber, also incredibly rare. And the big Dauntless dive bomber, and taking off now, larger still, the Avenger, the TBM. Impressive collection. Bernie Vasquez is back again, this time in the Wildcat.
Jazz and hip hop.
And the bent wings of the Corsair as they head on out to regroup and form up in a... 80 years ago this weekend, it rolled out of the factory. And those who've restored it thought they were restoring a B-25 from the Army Air. Continue with this parade in the large TBM Avenger aircraft. The General Motors TBM 3E Avenger, Garen Swiger from Plains of Fame flying it for us today. The Douglas SBD-5, John Kerpa from Plains of Fame. Also very rare bird. Also yet another warbird, the Grumman F4F Wildcat. Corsair FG-1D, 18 cylinders, 2,800 horsepower, Pratt & Whitney power. And the TBM Avenger again. The Dauntless dive bomber, made famous at Midway. Some of the pyrotechniques too. The big sound of that round. And Alec coming back around again with that beautiful Corsair. So well detailed. So well taken care of. The plane we were just talking about, detailed. And that beautiful flyby that he does, low and fast, to show us the power and still how impressive the Wildcat is these days. Sounds great, looks great. As he climbs now into the sky, look at that. Of the Wildcat. Early part of the Second World War. Disappointing in some respects, so they had to make some improvements, but it did its job. Top speed of 318 miles per hour. Things they knew they could tweak when it came to going up against the Zero. They needed a little more oomph, too. During the course of the war, Navy and Marine F4Fs and FMs flew 15,553 sorties, destroying a claimed figure of 1,327 enemy aircraft at a cost of only 178 aerial losses, 24 to ground shipboard fires, and 49 to operational causes. The ratio at the end of the war, amazing, it was 6.9 to 1 loss. Bernie doing the signature photo pass. There's the money shot right there. Again, hashtag, remember to share your clips, hashtag CCA. Capital Air Show. Aircraft, this classic in the sky. Bernie makes it nice and low all the way down the show line before the Air Boss performs his hardest task, the most difficult task he has this weekend. Coast on over, power on over to the Warbird ramp and then shut it down. And as we celebrate 250 years and include the Marines in this naval celebration, it's time to welcome the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing.